Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want to impress people they don't like. Don't chase people. Be yourself, do your own thing and work hard. I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. I've viewed myself as slightly above average in talent. And where I excel is ridiculous, sickening, work ethic. You know, while the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. I want the world to be better because I was here. Money and success don't change people. They merely amplify what is already there. The things that have been most valuable to me I did not learn in school. If you're not willing to work hard, let someone else do it. I'd rather be with someone who does a horrible job, but gives 110% than with someone who does a good job and gives 60%. So if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready, and that is how I run my life. The first step is you have to say that you can. There's no reason to have a plan B cause it distracts from plan A. Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, godlike feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know? It's something that truly exists, in all of us. It's very simple, this is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. Period. It's that simple. If it was something that I really committed myself to, I don't think there's anything that could stop me becoming President of the United States. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings and emotions. Throughout life people will make you mad, disrespect you and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, cause hate in your heart will consume you too. Being realistic is the most common path to mediocrity. Whatever your dream is, every extra penny you have needs to be going to that. I want to represent the idea that you really can make what you want. I believe I can create whatever I want to create. Smiling is the best way to face every problem, to crush every fear and to hide every pain. 99% is the same as 0. If you are gonna do 99, go ahead and stay home. You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. You do that every single day. And soon you have a wall. Look at your 5 closest friends. Those 5 friends are who you are. If you don't like who you are, then you know what you have to do. 10 ways to love: listen, speak, give, pray, answer, share, enjoy, trust, forgive, promise. I don't know what my calling is, but I want to be here for a bigger reason. I strive to be like the greatest people who have ever lived. When you create art, the world has to wait. I've trained myself to illuminate the things in my personality that are likable and to hide and protect the things that are less likable. Don't trust people whose feelings change with time. Trust people whose feelings remain the same, even when the time changes. Love the life you live. Live the life you love. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Things will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. The good times of today are the sad thoughts of tomorrow. When the root is strong, the fruit is sweet. You may not be her first, her last, or her only. She loved before, she may love again. But if she loves you now, what else matters? Who are you to judge the life I live? I know I'm not perfect and I don't live to be, but before you start pointing fingers, make sure your hands are clean. Some people feel the rain. Others just get wet. Love would never leave us alone. Beginnings are usually scary. And endings are usually sad, but it's everything in between that makes it all worth living. Light up the darkness. Every time I plant a seed, he says kill it before it grows, he says kill it before they grow. They told me that to make her fall in love I had to make her laugh. But every time she laughs I'm the one who falls in love. The problem is people are being hated when they are real and are being loved when they are fake. Get up, stand up for your rights. Don't let them change you. Or even rearrange you. You will never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. He's not perfect. You aren't either, and the two of you will never be perfect. But if he can make you laugh at least once, causes you to think twice, and if he admits to being human and making mistakes, hold on to him and give him the most you can. One love, one heart, one destiny. Open your eyes, look within. Are you satisfied with the life you're living? Overcome the devils with a thing called love. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel all right. Your worst enemy could be your best friend and your best friend your worst enemy. Just because you are happy it does not mean that the day is perfect but that you have looked beyond its imperfections. The day you stop racing is the day you win the race. She may not be the most popular or prettiest but if you love her and she makes you smile, what else matters? Until the end of the world, all whys will be answered, but now, you can only ask. Only once in your life, I truly believe, you find someone who can completely turn your world around. When you go up bring me up and when you go down don't let me down. Reggae is my heart. Reggae is my soul. The truth an offense, but not a sin. The power of philosophy floats through my head, light like a feather, heavy as lead. One lifetime is not enough to live. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Never expect God to do for you what you don't do to others. When love is real nobody can end it. Love is a key that someone has to open your heart. My home is in my head. You can fool some people sometimes. But you can't fool all the people all the time. If something can corrupt you, you're corrupted already. Truth is the light. The words of the songs, not the person, is what attracts people. Alcohol make you drunk, man. It don't make you meditate, it just make you drunk. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for. If she's amazing, she won't be easy. If she's easy, she won't be amazing. If she's worth it, you won't give up. If you give up, you're not worthy. Truth is, everybody is going to hurt you, you just gotta find the ones worth suffering for. Don't gain the world and lose your soul, wisdom is better than silver or gold. The greatness of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively. Better to die fighting for freedom than be a prisoner all the days of your life. Life is one big road with lots of signs. So when you're riding through the ruts, don't complicate your mind. Flee from hate, mischief and jealousy. Don't bury your thoughts, put your vision into reality. Wake up and live. The good times of today are the sad thoughts of tomorrow. Don't worry about a thing, every little thing is gonna be alright. The winds that sometimes take something we love are the same that bring us something we learn to love. Therefore we should not cry about something that was taken from us, but, yes, love what we have been given. Because what is really ours is never gone forever. Wake up and live. Judge not unless you judge yourself. The people who were trying to make this world worse are not taking the day off. Why should I? Though the road's been rocky it sure feels good to me. When you smoke the herb, it reveals you to yourself. My feet is my only carriage. My music will go on forever. Maybe it's a fool to say that, but when I know facts I can say facts. My music will go on forever. It's your own conscience. That is gonna remind you, that it's your heart and nobody else's. That is gonna judge. You can't find the right roads when the streets are paved. I only have one ambition. I only have one thing I really like to see happen. I like to see mankind live together, black, white, Chinese, everyone, that's all. In this bright future you can't forget your past. There will never be no love at all. Don't forget your history nor your destiny. Judge not before you judge yourself. Judge not if you're not ready for judgment. Love hard when there is love to be had. Because perfect guys don't exist, but there's always one guy that is perfect for you. I went deep inside myself. I had time to explore my beliefs, and because of that I'm stronger. Most people think a great God will come from the skies, take away everything, and make everybody feel high. But if you know what life is worth, you will look for yours on earth. In high seas or in low seas. I'm gonna be your friend. I'm gonna be your friend. In high tide or in low tide, I'll be by your side. I'll be by your side. I wish we were all hippies and did yoga, lived in cottages, accepted everyone for who they are and listened to wonderful music. Well, what we know is not what they tell us. We're not ignorant, I mean it, and they just cannot touch us. Through the powers of the Most High, we keep on surfacin'. Through the powers of the Most High, we keep on survivin'. Number 78. Money is numbers and numbers never end. If it takes money to be happy, your search for happiness will never end. We don't have education, we have inspiration. If I was educated I would be a damn fool. They will always tell you that you can't do what you want to do, but you can do what you want to do. You just have to believe in yourself. The system is to bring you down, but you can rise up. Yeah, I see myself as a revolutionary, wouldn't want any help and take no bribe from no one and fight it single-handed with music. The beauty of love. The love of beauty. The greener you are, the wiser you will be. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. When the word's not enough to describe how much you love. Only a foolish dog barks at a flying bird. Sayin', give thanks and praise to the Lord and I will feel all right. Sayin', let's get together and feel all right, there ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. No, woman, no cry. How many rivers do we have to cross, before we can talk to the boss? You find that being vulnerable is the only way to allow your heart to feel true pleasure that's so real it scares you. They say life is a stream that will find its course. It is better to live on the housetop than live in a house full of confusion. Let righteousness cover the earth, like the water covers the sea. Never expect God to do for you what you don't do for others. What important is man should live in righteousness, in natural love for mankind. Hey Mr. Music, sure sounds good to me, I can't refuse it. What to be got to be. Your life is worth much more than gold. The devil ain't got no power over me. Me dip on God's side, the one who create me and cause me to come from black and white. You not supposed to feel down over whatever happens to you. I mean, you're supposed to use whatever happens to you as some type of upper, not a downer. Keep calm and chive on. In the abundance of water, a fool is thirsty. If puss and dog can get together, why can't we love one another? Everything is political. I will never be a politician or even think political. I just deal with life and nature. That is the greatest thing to me. The heat of the battle is as sweet as the victory. I don't believe in death, neither in flesh nor in spirit. Only once in your life, I truly believe. You find someone who can completely turn your world around. You tell them things that you've never shared with another soul and they absorb everything you say and actually want to hear more. You say you love rain, but you use an umbrella to walk under it. You say you love the sun, but you seek shelter when it is shining. You say you love wind, but when it comes you close your windows. So that's why I'm scared when you say you love me. Live for yourself and you will live in vain. Live for others, and you will live again. Herb is the healing of a nation. Alcohol is the destruction. When one door is closed, don't you know that many more are open? Free speech carries with it some freedom to listen. You just can't live that negative way. You know what I mean. Make way for the positive day. 'Cause it's a new day. Every man got a right to decide his own destiny. Some will hate you, pretend they love you, now then behind they try to eliminate you. When the race gets hard to run, it means you. Things don't have to change the world to be important. Love yourself and what you do, the only key to success. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you define the problem correctly, you almost have the solution. If someone walks out of your life, it gives someone you need a chance to walk in. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. If you want to live your life in a creative way, as an artist, you have to not look back too much. If I try my best and fail, well, I have tried my best. It's not faith in technology. It's faith in people. When you undervalue what you do, the world will undervalue who you are. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them. Just find a new way to stand. One of the hardest things in life to learn is which bridges to cross and which bridges to burn. Surround yourself only with people who are going to take you higher. True forgiveness is when you can say, "Thank you for that experience." You don't become what you want, you become what you believe. Everyone wants to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. The key to realizing a dream is to focus not on success but on significance, and then even the small steps and little victories along your path will take on greater meaning. Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been any different. We have to make the choice, every single day, to exemplify the truth, the respect, and the grace that we wish for this world. Our goal must be decency and respect for every human we encounter. The answers keep unfolding as your life expands. If you're willing to see things for what they are, and what they can be. I refuse to be quiet in the face of injustice. Passion is the log that keeps the fire of purpose blazing. Look inward, the loving begins with you. Alone time is when I distance myself from the voices of the world so I can hear my own. Good riddance to decisions that don't support self-worth. The best gift anyone can give, I believe, is the gift of sharing themselves. When you're open to receiving them, the possibilities just keep on coming. The big secret in life is that there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work. The reason I've been able to be so financially successful is my focus has never, ever for 1 minute been money. You know you are on the road to success if you would do your job and not be paid for it. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. With every experience, you alone are painting your own canvas, thought by thought, choice by choice. Every time you state what you want or believe, you're the first to hear it. It's a message to both you and others about what you think is possible. Don't put a ceiling on yourself. If you don't know what your passion is, realize that one reason for your existence on earth is to find it. Over the years, I've interviewed thousands of people, most of them women. And I would say that the root of every dysfunction I've ever encountered, every problem, has been some sense of a lacking of self-value or of self-worth. Real integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody's going to know whether you did it or not. I've come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint, and that the best way to succeed is to discover what you love and then find a way to offer it to others in the form of service, working hard, and also allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. Cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right. Every day brings a chance for you to draw in a breath, kick off your shoes, and dance. I don't want anyone who doesn't want me. Some women have a weakness for shoes. I can go barefoot if necessary. I have a weakness for books. You get to know who you really are in a crisis. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them.